Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we find ourselves here in St. Munchin's old church and graveyard. Now the church here dates to 1827 and we have a lot of vaults in the old graveyard here, and there's also a mausoleum. So there was a church previously on the grounds here, and I believe that was burned by the Danes. So we'll have a wander around. So the first part we see here, this was erected by John Joseph Jones, Esquire of Mount Salem. So that's the door entrance is blocked up. So here reposes the remains of Joseph Jones with those of his beloved wife Constance Peppard Jones, and both of whom entered into the joy of the Lord on February 1858 in his 80th year. So that's that one. We'll have a look at this. Is a pyramid style tomb here. Look at that. There's a bit of overgrowth on it, and it's the tomb of the Bannatyne family, as we can see the name just at the bottom. So I'm using my Pocket 2, DJI Pocket 2, the first time using it today. So I hope the quality of this video and the sound is okay. Now here we have the Fitzgerald family graves. These date back to 1895, and I'd imagine earlier than that also. But just down the bottom of the grave here, it looks like a vault, so I don't know if we'll be able to see inside here. So a lot of nice old graves here. With some beautiful stone carvings on them. And we'll go back and read this. So it says here that the Norwegian immigrant ship Hannah Parr, dismasted, severely storm damaged, was towed into Limerick docks in 1868. This plaque is dedicated to the memory of the 3 Norwegian children who died shortly after arrival and are interred in this churchyard. Also to the kindness and generosity of Mrs. Anne Curse and many other Limerick people who cared for the 400 passengers. So on this grave area here we can see sacred to the memory of Thomas Curse of Whitney, Oxon, who departed this life January 1861, age 46. Also his children Mary, Jane and Charlotte, Nanny, William, Thomas, Helena and Arthur. So there we can see the connection there where we're reading Anne Curse. So that is the church in the background. This looks like Robert Ringrose Selston, medical doctor, who's buried here. So this is the mausoleum here of the Fogerty family, and we can see the iron door on it there. So we'll have a look inside here and see what we can see. Right guys, so this is inside the mausoleum. So we have a coffin there on the right, just below the coffin on the right there. It looks like it's a baby's coffin just at the foot of that one. And then on this side down here we have another coffin down below. That's actually a very big coffin, that one on the middle shelf there. So we can see, and that one there I'm talking about. Now on screen maybe, I don't know what it looks like to you, but to me it looks like it's very, very big, that one just there. I'm just trying to get the best view I can. Yeah, so it's kind of sad to see. And there's one down below there as well. So that is the Fogerty family mausoleum. Right, so the weather is not looking good today, so back in Ireland after doing our videos in Portugal. But it's good to be back in Ireland, because I know a lot of you like to see the Irish graves and the old history as well. So this is a tomb here of Frances Elizabeth Cart, daughter of Edward Cart Esquire, Margaret his wife. 1838 is the date on that. So on this one just here it says, this cemetery belongs to the Delmege family of Castle Park. Now I've never seen that before. This cemetery belongs to that family. So did these people spend money to have this cemetery, you know, made up here, the grounds area and stuff? James O'Grady, born in 1848 and died in 1923. His wife Caroline, who died in 1937. So it is very windy, I hope you can hear me today, and that is the bridge in Limerick City, and just over on that side over there is John's Castle, very famous castle here in Limerick, gets a lot of visitors. So here we have sacred to the memory of Captain James Campbell, Master of the 79th Regiment, who died in Limerick December the 19th, or 12th, 1812, aged 56 or 36 years old. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see his headstone there is made in the image of an anchor. And just in the corner here we have a beautiful headstone. Here lies the body of Hugh Lyle, the 2nd Battalion Royal, who died in Limerick September 1732, aged 32 years old. And look at that beautiful angel cherub on the headstone. Right, so we'll keep going here and see what else we can see. So it's mostly a lot of you know, these chest tombs, those type of graves. Now I have been here before, not videoing here, but I have tried to get in here before. It's extremely difficult. It does be locked up and stuff like that, so I'm lucky that I can get in here today to record some of these beautiful graves. Margaret Closter is the name on this. Mary Harriet Holden, drowned, it says, at Milltown, Malbay, County Clare in 1920, aged 26 years old, beloved wife of Captain E. Holden and daughter of the late George Closter. So a tragedy back in 1920, Mary Holden drowned. Now just on the side of the church here, now I don't know if this is a grave because it seems to have this wrought iron railing around it here, just this kind of section. But just on the wall here then we have this beautiful crest with the lines, the hand holding the dagger and the crown and stuff. You can see it there. And just spotted this beautiful chest tomb. Look at that. Really nice design on it. And this grave was erected by Henry Fudge in memory of Charles Robert Fudge, who died the 5th of November 1863, aged 2 weeks old. Then we have an Alfred who died in 1870, aged 23. Sarah Jane died in 1875, aged 15 years old. And we have a Mary Ann Fudge who died in 1896, aged 77 years old. So a lot of young people died there. So this is the old church here inside St. Munchin's, and they're doing it up at the moment. But it has beautiful stained glass, look at that. And tablets on the wall. Wow, look at this one in here. I don't know if I'll be able to go in. I'll try and go in here, guys, and show you. Give you a better look. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Thomas Smith is the writing on it there. 1704. Absolutely beautiful. And of course there's more tablets just there as well. So we were lucky to get in here actually because the workers outside, I don't know who that guy is there, but look at that stained glass inside the church. So as I was saying, we were lucky to get in here. The workers outside let us in to have a look. There's a lot of reverence buried here. This is just a lot of history here about the prospect of Limerick, 1685. So that's what Limerick would have looked like back in the day. You can see the church and the castle and stuff there. And we have some old pictures. Portrait of Patrick Sarsfield, Earl of Lucan, 1688. There's an old cannon here. Look at that. So I'll go upstairs and give you a bird's eye view of the old church. So as far as I know, they're doing it up, and they're going to be doing tours as well here. So they'll probably be showing people around the old graveyard, and a lot of the graves in here would be notable as well. So there we are from upstairs here in the old church. So a nice bonus added feature to the video to get that in. So this is in memory of Elizabeth Sidney, the beloved wife of Lieutenant Colonel Stothard of the Royal Engineers, 1853. And just here we have a photograph of French Goddard de Ginkle, 1st Earl of Athlone, 1692. So that name sounds Dutch to me. This old chest tomb here is kind of falling apart. The family crest is on it. You can just see inside there's a lot of old stones and stuff in there, and that's how they were built back in the day. This looks like a vault here, maybe. Not quite sure. So beneath this tomb are deposited the remains of Andrew Watson, Esquire, Senior Magistrate of the City of Limerick, Justice of the Peace for the county. So it is very windy, and it's getting cold as well. But very interesting to see that mausoleum over there, the Fogerty one. Now there in the distance, that is John's Castle here in Limerick. As I was saying earlier, a lot of people come to visit that. So if anybody's in Ireland and wants to visit Limerick, definitely visit John's Castle. A lot of history there. Right, so this is the other side of the church. More vaults here, or tombs. And this strange looking one here. And there's actually a skeleton someone has left on top of this tomb. I don't know who done that, but it's a nice little touch to leave that there. I wonder, is that Marty? We were looking for him. So the name on this is, this tomb was erected by Mr. William Maloney in memory of his beloved daughter Margaret Maloney, who departed this life in 1830, aged 3 years old. And I love that inscription. It says, "Farewell, dear father and mother, to as ye are now, so once was I am now, so ye will be. Prepare yourselves to follow me." So there you go. The tomb with the nice inscription and the skeleton on it. There's all sorts of stuff left around here, guys. There's even a mug left on top of this grave, look. Somebody was having a cup of tea. A really nice one here as well. Look at the lines on this. Very nice. Colonel H.A. O'Donnell, 1840 is the name on it. Now I just want to bring you over here. There's another vault actually over here. We'll have a look. This huge vault, and we can see the door on it. Look at that design on top of the tomb. We have a knight in armour. It's nice, isn't it? Right guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here in St. Munchin's old church and graveyard here in Limerick City. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on the next cemetery adventure.